Good day, grade 11. Once again, I am your student teacher, Miss Maria Elaine Lau. So our topic for today is all about atomic mass unit. So we do have relative and standard. So now let's define first what is atomic mass unit. So atomic mass unit, unit of mass for expressing masses of atoms, molecules, or nuclear particles equal to 1/12 the mass of a single atom of the most abundant carbon isotope 12C, also known as Dalton. So let us differentiate between these two, relative atomic mass and standard atomic mass. So when you say relative atomic mass, the relative atomic mass of an element is defined as the weight in grams of the number of atoms of the element contained in 12 gram of carbon 12. So, we have here relative atomic mass. So, for instance, we have here stone, and then yung stone is weighing 12 kilogram. Then, I am going to divide it into 12 equal parts. So, pagka 12, since 12 kilogram siya, then you divide it into 12 equal parts. So, each one small stone is what? 1 kilogram. So, how we are going to find mass using a relative mass in standard unit. So, kumuha ako ng isang small stone which is 1 kilogram and then nilagay ko dito sa weighing scale or para mag-balance siya is what I'm going to do. So, for instance, I know this stone is 1 kilogram. So, I don't even know how many potatoes or tomatoes sa isang kilogram. So, that's why we are using this small stone and that's what we call standard unit. Ito yung pinagbasihan natin. But when we say relative mass, ito yung ikinumpara natin dito kay stone. So, that's what we call relative mass. So, standard atomic mass, the standard unit of atomic mass has been 1/12 the mass of an atom of the isotope carbon-12. Okay, kanina, ang example natin is sa stone. So, i-apply naman natin siya kay element. So, kanina si stone is stone, while here is an element. So, we have one carbon atom. So, ang ginawa natin again is we are going to divide this carbon into 12 equal parts. We all know that carbon has atomic mass of 12. Okay, so kung doon is 1 kilogram, ito naman isang small part of carbon which is dinivide natin siya or hinati natin siya sa 12 equal parts is what we call 1 AMU. So, 1 carbon is equal to 12 AMU. Ito si isang carbon. Dinivide natin siya into what? 12 equal parts. So, 1 carbon is equal to 12 AMU. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 AMU. So, 1 AMU is equal to 1/12 of a carbon. Okay? Kasi isa lang naman yung ating gagamitin para para makuha naman natin ang ibang timbang or weight ng ibang elements. That's why si carbon is our standard unit because lahat ng elements na nahanapin natin yung weight nila is magbabase sa standard unit na si carbon. So let us say I'm gonna put a 16 AMU here. 16. So nilagay ko, it means si oxygen also has 16 AMU. So that's what we call relative mass. Always remember na ang pinagbabasihan natin ay si carbon. At ang ikinukumpara natin ay si oxygen. Ang kinumpara is that what we call relative mass. Ang pinagbasihan is that's what we call standard unit. So always remember that what carbon is equal to 12 AMU. 1 AMU is equal to 1/12 of 1 carbon. Because, for instance, hindi kasi natin alam yung timbang ng ibang elements. So, hindi naman kasi natin siya basta-basta mahahanap or matatansya. That's why Always remember si carbon ang ating pagbabasihan. Siya ang standard unit na gagamitin natin. So, we do have here relative atomic mass and gram atomic mass. Since AMU is we cannot see, touch, and do chemistry, hindi naman kasi natin mahawakan ng elements, right? That's why nag-come up ang mga scientists na gamitin si grams. So, when we see grams, we can see, touch, and do chemistry. So, always remember that if sa relative atomic mass is carbon is 12 mu is always equal to gram atomic mass na 12 grams. So, as you can see, so same lang siya. But later on, okay, the question here is how many grams in 1 AMU? Kasi standard itong gagamitin natin. So, I'm gonna show you paano ba itong nakuha. Okay? So, we all know that 1 AMU is equivalent to 1/12 of 1 carbon. So, it means 12 means, ano yung kanina? 12 means 12 AMU is equal to 12 grams. So, 12 grams of carbon. So, is equal to, if you're going to convert it into atoms, it is equal to 6.023 times 10 raised to 23. So, ito, ipapakita ko lang sa inyo to kasi ito madadaanan natin to sa mga next topic. So, how we are going to compute grams to atoms, molecules. So, may ano siya, may next topic siya about dito. But for the meantime, I'm gonna show you only how we are going to find or to compute how many grams in 1 AMU. So, again, pinagbaliktad lang natin. So, 6.023 times 10 raised to 23 atoms is equal to 12 grams. So, always remember that mass of 1 carbon is equal to 12 grams over 6.023 times 10 raised to 23. So, hahanapin na natin si grams in AMU. So, 1 AMU is equal to 112, okay, multiply by 12 grams over 6.023 times 10 raised to 23. So, all you have to do is to, cross out the same. Okay? And sino ba yung magkapare sa kanila? Pag nag-cross multiplication tayo, so si 12. So, ang matitira na lang is 1 AMU is equal to 1 over 6.023 times 10 raised to 23 grams. So, if you're going to compute it to your scientific calculator, ang lalabas is 1 AMU is equal to 1.67 times 10 raised to 24 grams. Standard po ito ha. Ito ang standard grams ni carbon. So, always remember this kasi gagamitin natin to. So, now, what if we are going to find the mass in grams of a single element? So, for instance, carbon. So, carbon atom, so all you have to do is to find the mass or atomic mass of a given element and then multiply it to standard unit. Sino ba si standard unit natin? Sino yun? Si carbon. So, in grams, ano siya? 1.67 times 10 raised to 24 grams. So, all you have to do is to multiply. So, 12 times 1.67 times 10 raised to 24, okay, is equal to 2.004 times 10 raised to negative 23 grams. So, ganun din, when it comes to oxygen, nitrogen, all you have to do is to multiply 1.67 to the number of atomic mass of a given or single element. So, now, what if, ito rin, katulad din to ng example kanina, so all you have to do is to multiply, okay, dito naman chlorine, find the mass of a single chlorine atom in grams. Okay, multiply nyo lang siya sa standard unit ni carbon. So, 5.9 times 10 negative raised to negative 23 grams. Paano pagbaliktad naman? So, what if the mass of a single chlorine atom is 5.9 times 10 raised to 23 grams. Find its relative atomic mass. So, when we say, if we're going to find the relative atomic mass, ang given dapat lagi is si grams. So, kung kanina, kung ang hinahanap natin is yung single lang atom in grams, grams pa din siya, grams, di ba? Okay? Well, here naman is ang magiging unit ng kalalabasan is AMU when we say relative atomic mass. But we are going to use yung given is dapat grams. So all you have to do is to divide 5.9 times 10 raised to 23 grams to 1.67 times 10 raised to 24 grams. So ito standard lagi ito. Lagi natin siyang gagamitin. So again, ano ba ang kailangan yung mga tandaan dito na kailangan is C1 carbon is equal to 12 AMU. And then 1 AMU, lagay dito, di ba? Okay, 1 AMU is equal to 1/12 of 1 carbon. So ang ano niya, ang 1 AMU is equal to what? 1.67 times 10 raised to 24 grams. So pakitandaan niyang 1 AMU na yan. Okay, so that's all for today. And thank you for listening. And then sa live session natin, mas lalo pa natin itong maano. But mag-focus muna tayo doon sa this one. Dalawang ito. Okay? Huwag muna tayong masyadong, ma'am, paano nakuha ng ganito? Actually, sunod-sunod yan. Next topic natin, we do have molecular. And then, ayan, paano mga nakuha yung mga yan? Okay? But for the meantime, dito muna tayo sa formula na to. Okay? So, atomic mass unit. So, that's all for today. Again, mga anak, once again, I am your Miss Maria Aline Lau. Thank you for listening.